Right, okay, well this is an organisational assets and management matrix, which is basically looking at management and assets, obviously, and it's looking at them in relation to how virtual and how physical a company may be. We've got this adapted from Warner and Ritzel 2004, and it's basically looking at each one is a different relationship between physical and virtual in the organisation. So if we just go on to the next slide. When you look at YouTube, you can see from that box matrix that it's a virtual organisation. And the benefits of being a virtual organisation will be that, first of all, you get to reduce costs because there's less physical products, less physical costs, anything like that. So because of these reduced costs, you've got increased flexibility within the marketplace. The reason you've got increased flexibility within the marketplace is because you've got a small number of staff. As we'll go on to describe later, YouTube only has 67 members of staff, which means that when any changes need to go on in the organisation, they can change very quickly because it's only got to go through a small number of people. It's got very high process efficiency. This is again related to the number of staff. Because there's a very few people, whenever there's a change needed, they can then just go on to and implement it quite quickly through the people that they've got. It's got a very unique situation in YouTube, and the members of the community are in flexible web share of YouTube. Basically, because it's a community website, there's a big integration between the company, the consumers, and basically everyone who uses YouTube. Right, and we're going to be looking at social informatics now, which, carry on. It's basically the interaction between people, information, and technology within the organisation as a whole. As you can see with this big whole diagram here, the big circle being YouTube and everything else working inside YouTube being people, the information and technology, and the degree of the success of YouTube as a whole is related to how well all these three different aspects integrate within the one organisation. And it's all to do, it has a lot to do with the security, marketing and quality, and all, as I say, all of the integration between them influences that. So if we just move on now.
Thank you, Paddy. Just to talk a little bit about the progressive strategy of YouTube. Just to let you know, it's a free upload video content website. You can't download onto your hard disk, so you've got to go to the website every time you want to view a video. And YouTube is a hosting website which brings people together and emphasises the whole community structure that YouTube are after. Community brings people together and forms groups such as forums, web postings, ratings, feedback, which is hugely important to the videos that are uploaded. And feedback, as we know, is a very expensive process in marketing and a key issue. What strategies has YouTube used? Well, they've merged together with Google and set up partnerships, which has proved very successful. YouTube to sign up is free, but profits are necessary due to the vast amount of data stored on the website. 200 terabits, which is huge every day. High costs, so that 40 million videos can be streamed every day. As you see in the next point, $1 million per month as a cost for servers for the streaming is a huge amount, and to pay for that, YouTube need to incorporate certain strategies. On to the next one. Okay, YouTube have several competitors in the market which had the first mover advantage. As explained earlier, YouTube was developed in 2005, and its competitors such as MySpace and Yahoo dominated the video market share until YouTube came along. And since its development, owns 45% of the share online marketing, online video market. MySpace at 20% and Yahoo with only 6%. MySpace and Yahoo had other intentions in mind. Their primary objectives were social networking, and Yahoo the search engines, but chose to go into the video market due to its potential. Okay, as you can see from the graph, that there's a huge boom for YouTube. It took only 16 months to reach the 20 million mark, user mark, whereas MySpace took 25. So that's a 9-month. It only took a 9-month difference between the two, which shows a huge potential for YouTube and its amount of web hits. That's why Google have invested 1.6 billion. Yeah. Okay, here you go, Paddy.
Right, as I've mentioned just quite briefly earlier, YouTube mainly based on the whole community model where people interact about different videos, give their opinions, what they like, what they don't like, and they get people get friendship bonds within these groups and whatnot. As I say, because it's a community model, they mainly rely on the word of mouth of their users. As I say, people suggesting people look at this video, look at that video, and things along that line. On YouTube, they don't actually have any direct marketing on their site. It's basically, if you look on the next point, is they gain most of their marketing through partnerships created with like media companies such as Paramount, where they create partnerships to create, and that creates revenue and royalties for each viewing that they then do. That's not me.
Okay, dealing with partnerships now, YouTube have decided to merge, no, they've forced companies to merge with YouTube. Partnerships such as Google. Google was a competitor to start off with. Google had a 10% market share and decided to not compete with Yahoo and instead to buy the company out. So this merger puts Google at the head of the race. Obviously, as I explained, YouTube had the best potential, and Times voted it in 2006 as the best invention, online invention. As Paddy explained earlier, it was with the marketing situation. It basically is the future of advertising and low-cost feedback, and this helps a great deal with certain companies such as CBS, which formed a partnership with YouTube. Paramount have also joined forces with YouTube, and this is due to high hits on music videos, movie trailers, TV programs, and advertising. Instead of using the whole piracy without and not taking them to court, they decided to join forces with YouTube and use their web hits to publicly announce whatever it is, the music, the movies, or the television. Okay.